look, I'm sorry about the whatever those people are doing. I think they're blowing leaves, or maybe they're mowing the lawn. I don't know what's happening out there, but anyhow, we're going to proceed. Hope everybody is doing well. Hi Adonis, hi Sarah. Sarah, my dad treats my mom like shit. Never takes accountability for his actions. He's terrible. Does he not realize this at all? Even at his age today, we got into a fight. I can't even move out because of the money. Okay. So. Yeah, he doesn't think he's wrong. He thinks he's right. Yeah, and you're probably not going to change him at this point. Yeah, I know. You know what? Like, the money thing is just fucking pissing me off with everybody. Everybody that I know is, like, saying the same kind of crap. And it's now I think it should be working. Okay, now I think it's back, right? I can hear it on my phone. Okay, Amber, general. You have a wish that comes true. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. A new journey may be beginning. Life is coming into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hi, Mel. Desiree, the donation questions went up to $3. I'll answer this one for $1.99, but next time they're up to $3 now per question. Will me and Tyler fix our relationship? You know, anytime somebody asks fix, like, what exactly do you mean by fix? Like, once something has been broken, it doesn't go back to the way that it was. And what it looks like here is like you have things misaligned. There may be negativity around the situation because the two of you are not on the same page, and somebody may be distant, or somebody may be thinking about walking away from the situation. The choice is yours. You're the one that's got the choice here, but you might need to lay down the law, set boundaries, and express your wants and needs around the situation. I don't see much changing around this situation. Could you stay together? Could things continue the way they are? Yeah, it's possible, but I don't see all that much changing. As of right now, anyway. You know, like the idea of like, or when people say things like, is he going to make it up to me? Like, what's he going to do that's going to make it up to you? Like, whatever he did, and you can't change that. It is what it is. You have to either accept that this is what it is, or you have to decide to leave it. But once something has been broken, it doesn't ever go back to the way that it was. Anyway, Space Hippie. I've been dealing with a person who has taken a toll. Question is, will I be free of the situation? I need the person's name. Or I need their astrological sign. Tanya, general for the next 48. Well, you got the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it. You may have, like, be feeling like things are aligning better, or like communication, like communication, teamwork is favored around personal relationships. It may be also helpful around like work, school, or business. Cooperation and compromise kind of a thing. Now you have romance heating up and you may have choices. You got this Leo that keeps showing up. And then you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then you may have take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life may change for you for the better quickly. Not bad, not bad. Aquarius, so you've been feeling like your relationship with Aquarius has taken a toll on you. Will you be free of this situation? Okay, let's see. Well, you have to be the one to end it. So whatever is happening in this situation, you have to be the one to put your foot down. Otherwise, it's going to continue. So either you have to block this person so they can't reach out to you. You either have to, you know, set stern boundaries. But it's not going to end until you put an end to it. Take your mind off of it and focus on something else and disconnect from it. But you have the power to do that. Yeah, that could happen. It's not going to go on for the rest of your life. But you have to be the one, you know, it's like we give other people too much power. You know, what are his intentions for me? Well, what do you mean, what are his intentions? What do you want? What is he planning on doing for me? What do you want him to do for you? Like, we can't give other people the power in our lives. Sometimes people do, you know, like if you're going for a job and you want to be hired, that's out of your control. The person is going to make the decision in their best interest, not yours. But you have the choice to go to other interviews, look for other jobs. You have, just like you do with personal relationships. If a situation's weighing heavy on you and you want to disconnect from it, you have to disconnect from it. And you can't blame the other person for doing something or making you feel a certain way, because you have to cut it off. Anyhow. Nat, love from March. Love from March. Okay, if you're feeling undecided about something in March, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But you may make the decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. And the hard work that you put into love pays off, and any relationship that you're in should be well functioning. Now you have the 8 of Cups there, so you might, you know, it's hard with the timing because we don't know what's going to happen between now and then. You may, in March, decide to leave something that's not functioning in order to move forward to something that has a better opportunity or a new opportunity. You do have growth, change, and transformation around March. You have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have success and a wish coming true around love moving forward. So let's see what happens with that. Cosmic, you still see me being kept at GS permanently. Yeah, I think you're going to be there permanently. Aries Sun for the next 24 hours. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may have something happen that makes you happy. A wish could come true. You may be spending time with a Libra. You could have money coming in. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not too bad. Martisha, money. Martisha, money. You do have some money coming in, and you should be feeling a little bit more financially stable. A wish comes true, or something gives that brings in more money, and it kind of takes the weight of the world off your shoulders. Now you have the solution to a problem in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Finances should be improving, big picture. I'm going to say between now and the end of January, you may see like an increase, hopefully. On time for tarot, love. On time for tarot, love. Okay, if you're currently with someone, slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward on stable ground. You have long-term potential around your relationship. If you're not with anyone, you may have new energy coming in because you're not looking back on the past, and life is moving forward with long-term potential on around your next relationship, which could be with a Cancer or maybe with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, because your life will move forward. Like, you don't feel like you have to, deal with something that's dysfunctional. Oh, that coffee is kind of weak. That's all right. Summons, General. Your luck is about to change, and you may walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Plus, you could have, with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a Capricorn, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Holly, future for me and Jay the Virgo. Well, you have the opportunity for growth, change, and transformation to come in. Don't look back on the past, and life moves forward, and you both may be ready for it. There's communication coming in, perseverance, and spending time together. I don't see commitment here right now, but that's okay. You have a new journey that begins. Let's see what happens. You've got potential for things to move forward. Could see an improvement around this over the next couple of weeks. Lucky, General. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, updating your home, redecorating your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Money may be coming in. You could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. That's good news. Pretty good, pretty good. Pallavi, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you got fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and cooperation and compromise is suggested, but also expressing your wants and needs. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward, and areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. A wish comes true. You could be spending time with water as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Not too bad. Holly, love for the new year. Love for the new year. Okay, you have growth, change, and transformation that brings you to a long-term committed relationship, and you may be feeling relief around your love life moving forward in the new year. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Got a couple of people here, so it may be your choice. A new journey may be beginning with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly an Aries or a Scorpio. And then you have choices and options that lead you to success around love. You do have commitment, and the hard work that you put into love comes back. So regardless of where you are right now, you should see an improvement in 26. Probably a committed relationship with long-term potential comes in at some point that either lasts the year or starts in the beginning of the year and has long-lasting potential. Holly, general for the next 2 months. General for the next 2 months. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and that's making you happy. You may be planning travel. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, and a wish comes true. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Finances are improving, and you have the world at your feet. That's pretty good. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Could be spending time with an Aries. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. I know, Tanya, everybody's been asking about you. I'm like, she's over on TikTok sending me goats. I'm Laura, so our school coordinator, Ara, is messing up. Several people say that she should be replaced. What do you think? If so, could I get the job? She could be replaced, yeah. Yeah, that could happen. It might take some time. I don't think it's going to happen overnight, but yeah, I do think that you could get the job. If that happens, I would definitely apply for it or let them know that you're interested in it. Yeah, that may work out. New love, general. New love. You've got life is moving forward and you're ready for it. The world is at your feet. A new journey begins. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Maybe spending time with another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's new energy that may be coming in early next year. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Don't let anybody get away with any nonsense. Hi, Julie. Lucinda for the next 72. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward, and that could be bringing in relief. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. The world is at your feet, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anxiety eases, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Mega love. When it comes to love, you've got disconnect from, walk away from, leave in the past things that are no longer serving you. And then things may move forward for you pretty quick, possibly with a Cancer or maybe another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you might need to leave things in the past that are dysfunctional or anything that's been out of balance. If you've already done that, life should start to move forward for you. If not, once you make that decision, things could move forward. Linus, I'm good. How are you? Went to the new job today for meetings. How did it go? What did the staff that I got to meet, specifically LG and EW, think of me? Okay, let's see. It looks like it went well. Like life is coming into balance. Things are changing for the better quickly. Life is moving forward and you're all ready for it. They may have found you to be somebody who is like nice, kind-hearted, down-to-earth, sincere, hardworking, ambitious. It looks good. I think that this is going to be good for you. Amp 06, romance. When it comes to romance, when you disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, new doors open. Could have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Aries, though, and Scorpio also come up very strong around you. So keep your options open. New doors open that could push love forward towards greener pastures and bring in long-term commitment if you're not already with someone. Julie, if I write a letter to the director, Miss Ramos, explaining why I left, would she allow me to return at a later point in time? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Linus, I got the advance approval that I asked about yesterday from UC. Oh, good. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great. I'm glad to hear that. right? I'm tired of everything being so stressful. Like, we don't need the stress. We really don't need the stress. Oh, you sent an email, Julie? Yeah, hang on. Let me go over to the email. All right, Julie, I sent it back. But just keep in mind that that doesn't mean that things can't change. Like, just what the cards are showing now doesn't mean that that's the answer forever. You know what I mean? Oh, good morning, Tiana. Good morning. Holly, what does A think of me? What does A think of me? May find you to be somebody who's hardworking, strong, confident. Somebody who is courageous, passionate, attractive, down to earth, kind-hearted, sincere. Pretty good. Has a lot of respect for you, this person. And may also find you to have like a good personality or be funny or something pleasant. Pretty good. Be Wise wants the orange cards, which are always going in the wrong direction. Always. Clear cut, cancel. Oh, clear cut, release. No, clear, cancel, release. You're being guided to clear your life and energy of anything that's negative or challenging. Any people or situations or events. It's time to release old ideas, negative thought patterns, or even sarcastic comments that you may be using to put yourself down. Angel Wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you're saying something even jokingly about yourself that may have a negative effect on you, or something that you wish wasn't real, you're being urged right now to be a little bit more loving to yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything that you no longer want in your life to make room for love, positivity, and peace. And then this one is Signs and Reminders. That one's pretty. Angels and loved ones in heaven are sending you signs of their presence now. You may be seeing the same number, patterns, sequences, or finding feathers, or seeing the same birds at special times. If you've been feeling like you're being visited by a loved one or an angel in a dream at some point during your day, all these messages are messages of support. You're on the right path, and you're being guided to know that you do not walk this path alone. In times of need, angels are beside you, blessing your heart with love and healing, and your angels and loved ones in heaven will never leave you, and their love will never die. That's a good one. I like that one. Laverne, general for the rest of the week. Well, with the Magician here, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and the world is at your feet. May have a new job or business opportunity that comes in, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition. Your luck is changing for the better, and your finances may be improving. Oh, Lioness, we're sending happiness and love to you too. Thank you. Thank you. Mirror one, spirit guidance. They're not in any better shape than the orange ones. All going crazy. Five of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Six of Air, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt advice, charity work. Pretty good. Pretty good. Miku for the next 24. Slow and steady wins the race. Maybe spending time with fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got money coming in. Finances may be improving and life is coming into balance. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. And you also could reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. That's pretty good. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Amen. This week with O. This week with O. You have communication coming in or picking up, although things may be slow because the Eight of Rods is in reverse. And there may be some indecision around the situation, or somebody may be a little bit like emotionally shut down or wanting to spend more time alone. It looks like an average kind of week, maybe a little slow. I wouldn't expect anything out of the ordinary. Purely Precious, next in love with Roger. Slow and steady wins the race, but communication comes in. You got communication either coming in or picking up. You may see one another sometime soon, or you may be spending time together sometime this month. D speaks, general. D speaks, general. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. No longer looking back on the past, life is moving forward and a wish comes true. A new journey begins. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Your luck is changing for the better quickly, and you may have something nice happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. If Taurus is in a relationship, they may be feeling like it's grounded and stable and it's well functioning, but it is slow to move forward. They may be happy and content with the way things are. If they're not with anyone, they have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If they're feeling undecided about something, they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready. They also have a Cancer here. New beginnings are on the horizon around Taurus if they're not with anyone right now, but they're a little slow. It's a little slow moving, which I feel is like common for Taurus. Emily, near future for Jean and me. Near future, you got communication either coming in or picking up. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around the situation moving forward. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward, but don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Maybe seeing one another soon. Michelle, will I get a job this month? You have a job coming in. I can't swear it's going to be before the end of December, but it may be like within the next 6 weeks. It's on the horizon. Shaho, love reading. Oh, see you later, Lucky. You too. Shaho, love reading. Disconnect from, walk away from anything that you feel like the love has run out, the interest has run out, there's negativity or disappointment around it. It may be time to let go of what's not working in order for life to move forward. And then you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a new beginning on the horizon that could lead you to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past when you walk away from what's dysfunctional. So if there's anything that's not functioning well for you right now, it may be time to leave it in the past. If you're in a well-functioning relationship, don't bring the past into the future. Mariana, will I get positive news at my appointment tomorrow? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. This person may be busy with work, school, or business. A disappointment is healed and moved into the past, and areas of their life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. They may be making decisions that push life forward. They're setting boundaries. They've got good luck coming in, or their luck is changing for the better, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Shar, love reading, currently single. Okay, let's see. Okay, you do have romance coming in, and it may come in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, and things could change quickly, especially if you've already cut away negativity, things that aren't working, cycles, bullshit. If you let all that crap go, or if you've already let that go, things are going to move forward quickly. You've got happiness coming in around love. You've got long-term potential coming in around love. Listen to your intuition. You could have a Pisces coming in. You may have a Libra coming in. You could have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But life is moving forward successfully, and you should have long-term potential around your next relationship. With having choices and options around love, you're the one that's in control. Life's moving forward on your timeline. So let's see what happens. Looks good. Essence for the next 3 days. For the next 3 days, you've got the world at your feet, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Maybe beginning a new journey. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and listen to your intuition. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. for the rest of the day, you've got life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got success coming in and cause for celebration around work, school, or business. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Not bad. Not bad. Silver light, energy towards my new career ideas. I need something specific, like what exactly is the career idea? Like just the general topic, you know, like teaching or fitness. But I can't answer for like the cards need to know what the idea is. Otherwise, we can't tell you if it's going to be successful. Magician's heart, love. Anything that's been hurtful, stagnant, breakups, bullshit, nonsense, dysfunction needs to move into the past if you want your love life to move forward. And then it should move forward with the Empress bringing in love and money or more of it. You may even have choices and options. A new journey could begin with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have love coming in, a love offer that leads to you feeling like relieved. So if something is dysfunctional, it may be time to cut it away. If you've already moved away from dysfunction, things should change for the better. Virsha, General. Making decisions that push life forward. And then you've got anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You may be feeling like life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Happiness comes in around life moving forward. You also may be planning travel. Plus, you could have a little bit more financial stability coming in. Not bad. Not bad. Essence, love for the next 2 weeks. Laying down the law, setting boundaries could lead you to a wish coming true around a new love offer coming in. It also may be quite passionate. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that change life for the better quickly. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, bringing in cause for celebration. Somebody may come in out of the clear blue sky if you're not with anyone right now over the next couple of weeks. Let's see what happens with that. That's pretty good. Oh, Emin, you like this wig? I like this wig too. Yeah. It reminds me of fire. And then the green and blue one reminds me of like cold. Anyway. Oh, happy birthday, Maggie. What will my birthday be like tomorrow? Good. You may be doing something at home. Entertaining at home, having people over. You may have choices and options. Cause for celebration comes in with, you got happiness coming in. Whatever you do, you're going to be happy. You got a Sagittarius, you have a Pisces, you may have an air sign here. Not air, sorry, fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Emily, for today and tomorrow with Soha. You hear him snoring? You may have a little anxiety over the situation or that things are slow. Nothing bad is happening. There could be communication here, but you may feel like just not much is changing quickly or things are a little stagnant. If you already have plans, the plans won't change. You'll probably see one another. If you don't have plans, there's probably not much happening besides communication. Shrine for the Broken. What's coming in next in love? New beginnings that bring in happiness. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You also have a Cancer coming in. And then you may have a Sagittarius here. Cause for celebration comes in around new love offers. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Miak, General. Mihak, lay down the law, set boundaries. If you feel like somebody is overstepping, life is coming into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business, and also personal relationships. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Nicole, money. Well, you have success coming in around finances improving. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and good karma on your side when it comes to finances. A wish comes true. And you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Pretty good. Pretty good. T-Vet for today. T-Vet for today. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and the negativity goes with it. You may have an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have some money coming in, and you may be spending time with an Aries. Twinkle, will I get hired for another job or client this month? Yeah, that could happen. You got a wish that comes true around that. That may be happening. Emin, who is a better manager for me, L or F? They both look good. If I had to choose one over the other, I would go with L, but they both look good. Yes, you can. Yes, sure, go ahead. Be wise, I did the orange cards a while ago. Oh, you're welcome. This coffee is like, that's what I get for eyeballing it and not measuring it. It's like weak as fuck. It's cold too. That's right, I drank it. You know what I've realized? I watch a lot of these. You ever see these shorts that come up? There's a woman, oh, I forget what her name is, Jess, I think. And she's cooking for a middle-class family of 7. You ever see her? Anyway, I've noticed her There's another one too, Carissa something. They use a lot more spices than I do. I mean, I don't cook, but when I do cook, I'm thinking the reason my shit always sucks is because I don't pour the spices. Like I'll see her, she's like adding garlic powder, both of them. I'm like, you see, you got to put in more spices. I just go like that. You see, and she always says, Jess is always like, what does she say? I measure from the heart or something like that. Apparently me measuring from the heart is too stingy because I suck. Everything I make sucks. Everybody's like, oh, my mom's a good cook. Yeah, I don't think you know any better. You know what she loves to eat? Good God, help me. Pancakes with Nutella. And it's not even real Nutella. It's knockoff Nutella from Aldi. Emin, what is Elle's energy towards me? How does she find my performance? Does she appreciate me working overtime? Yeah, she does appreciate you working overtime. She finds you, like, there's mutual respect here. So she may feel like you guys have a great working relationship. You're hardworking, down to earth, reliable. Yeah, I think she appreciates you. Nicole, private questions? I do private questions by email. They're $5 per question, and you can do them at any time. I'm usually pretty good about getting back to people quickly. Sometimes I'll miss it, and then you can just email me again because I have cards with me, like in the car. So even if I'm out, I can usually get readings done pretty quick. If that's what you're asking. I think that's what you're asking. I also do private videos, which people don't really request that much anymore. And then Zoom meetings, which I can usually get them scheduled within 24 hours, depending on the person's time zone. But the thing about the emails is I can get back to them quickly, and also the person can send me the situation. Like, you can write out the situation, which is, you get a much better answer. You know, when somebody writes me and Joe, it's like very hard to answer me and Joe because first of all, it's not a question, and there's no direction. But if somebody sends an email saying, I've been dating Joe for 6 years and I'm wondering if we're going to move in together, you can get a clearer answer, you know, because it's like, okay, now I know where we are in the relationship. So now I know what the Four of Wands means. Four of Wands could mean engagement, could be moving in together, could be buying a house together or something of that nature, cause for celebration, engagement, something like that. But when somebody sends like something very like, you know, me and Elle, it's like you don't know who Elle is or what the relationship is. So anyway. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? What does Tarot want me to know? You have choices and options coming in around social activity, and lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. You've got happiness coming in with the Sun. You've got the world at your feet and success around work, school, or business. That's not bad. Pretty good. You just... Did you send the question over there, or you sent it? Or you're going to send it here? That's so funny. Oh, it's situationship. Okay, let's see. Let me just look at the Cash App so that I can see the question. Hang on. Oh, okay. Let me see. May find you to be like fun, kind-hearted, caring, sincere, a loyal friend, somebody who is grounded and stable, somebody who is sincere. It looks like this situation is functioning the way it's functioning. I wouldn't imagine that things are going to change, but he seems to be happy and content with the way that things are. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Oh, you're welcome. Lily, why do my senior leads at work think of me? I noticed they kind of talk about other staff, Devin, Tara, and Megan. I mean, everybody talks about everyone, so, you know, like, that's just how people are. I wouldn't get offended by that. But they seem to think pretty highly of you. They have respect for you. They may find you to be, like, strong, successful, hardworking, perseverant. They may think that you're, like, you have a lot of potential. You got discipline. You're focused, proactive. Good. Good. Like when Emperor shows up, like that's positive. That's like leadership, hardworking, disciplined. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. You know, it's so interesting because I've been studying, you know, I've said this before, but like the tarot cards are like, they deal with psychological aspects, and while tarot readers are not psychologists or psychiatrists, they're like psychological aspects and archetypes, especially when you deal with like the major arcana. And what's interesting is because I've been doing tarot for so long, it's kind of led me down psychology. And what I've learned is like people tell on themselves, right? Like you find out who somebody is because they usually tell you in some kind of a way. But with people, like it always comes back to us. It's not them. So if you see somebody, or if you observe that somebody is constantly talking bad about somebody, no matter who it is, they don't like this person, they don't like that person, they don't like the next person, it really speaks more of them than the other people that they don't like. Because look, nobody's perfect, right? We all have our things. But if somebody else is always has something negative to say, it usually comes back to who they are, not who we are. And it's interesting when you finally make that, when you realize that, then you really don't take things personal because you realize that that's kind of how that person is. Like one stupid example is, there was somebody who I know who, like, he's the kind of person, like, if he thinks you're an asshole, he'll just say it. And in a way, it's like, I kind of respect that because you always know where you stand with him. But like he could be kind of like, oh, well, and this one's that, and this one's that, and the next thing, and then this one almost fucking did this. And one time, this person was doing something in the dark. They were cleaning something up. And I was driving, and I wasn't going to run them over. Like, I definitely saw him, but I didn't think he was going to cross. And I was stopped, and I could see that, like, I had annoyed him. But I was like, you know what? Like, that's who he is. It's like, why are you doing this in the fucking dark? you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have, whatever he was doing didn't need to be done at that moment. It wasn't life and death. It was something that you were just doing. It could have been done tomorrow. And then it's like, I don't know what you're doing, and I need to go somewhere, and you're in my way, but yet you're annoyed with me. And when normally I would have taken something like that, like I did something wrong, I realized, I'm like, that's him. Like, that's him. Like, why are you out cleaning things in the dark? Like, it's not necessary. The queen isn't coming. You know what I mean? Like, so that's you, not me. And it took me a very, very long time to get to that place. And I'm not even still totally 100% there yet. Olivia, general for the next 2 weeks. Oh, I skipped Mel. All right, I'll come back to Mel. Olivia, for the next 2 weeks. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Plus, you may be feeling focused on like a side business, side project, side hustle that could bring in extra money. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to like put someone in their place if they need it. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Sagittarius. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Mel, general for the rest of the week. Mel, general for the rest of the week. You got something happening here that's making you happy. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you leads to cause for celebration and a new journey. Could have money coming in, maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Life is coming into balance, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Plus, you may reconnect with an old friend or somebody you haven't seen in a while with the Six of Cups. Negativity moves into the past. Not bad. Crow's Nest. Jessica, work and career in the immediate future. You have a new beginning coming in. Areas of your life that have been stagnant will now start to move forward. So if you currently have a job, you may get a new position, or if you're looking for a new job, you may find one. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and the hard work that you put in comes back to you. You have money coming in. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, but that also could be on-the-job training if you're starting something new. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Adonis, me and V for the near future. You got communication coming in, and you may have a little bit of passion coming along with it. Spending time together is possible, and like things could change for the better quickly with the Eight of Rods, or communication may pick up out of nowhere. Things should be moving forward or functioning a little bit better over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if my nose is ever going to stop running. Just may run forever. HM. A is getting on my last nerve. Can I expect a change when I return from the holidays? Is this a coworker? I bet you the break does you well if it's a coworker. Let's see. You'll feel better. Taking a break will definitely make things better. Oh, it's mother-in-law? Is that what it is? 2 weeks until Christmas. I know that gives me anxiety because I have not bought not one gift yet. Not one. Alpha, R and H's current thoughts of me, still no communication. For some reason, this person is either angry and intimidated by you, or angry or intimidated by you. I think it's both. They may be feeling like, I don't know, you're mad at them, or they're avoiding something. And it may be, they may have done something and they feel like you see through them or some kind of nonsense, like you're exposing them for who they are. Yeah, I don't see communication coming in right now. If you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them. Space Hippie Girl, General. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and negativity moves into the past. Success comes in around finances improving. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Something nice could happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. A new journey begins. Life may change for you for the better quickly. Not bad. Not bad. Adonis, by the way, my professor, I think he added my extra credit because I see the system tells me it will override my lowest grades. He just needs to input my fine. Oh, good, 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 good. Excellent. Oh, 90. Oh, excellent, excellent. Good. What a relief. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and see you guys tonight. Yeah, tonight. All right, I will see you guys tonight. Maybe around 9:30ish, something like that. Thank you all very much for being here. And if you are following me on TikTok, I'm going to go on TikTok soon. Kid Flash, will my case go in my favor? Yes, I think it will. There's relief coming in around it. Yeah, I think so. Alrighty. Oh, D. Let me do D. D for today. You may have money coming in, new beginnings on the horizon, and you may be spending time with the Pisces. Cause for celebration comes in when you're clear about your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. You might be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. If you do, it will be worth pursuing. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys either on TikTok or on YouTube later. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.